Hello and welcome to this ICT lesson. Today I want to show you how we can edit an article and format it to look attractive in MS Word. Here I have a folder. Opening the folder, you can see I have a draft. A draft is simply a document which is not yet edited and formatted, and it has text. And also I have two pictures which I am going to use to change this draft into beautiful article with the two stories. One about Lamu Port, another one is about a football match between Barcelona and Real Madrid, and also some analysis of how wealthy some European clubs are. I'm going to open this draft, and you can see I have only one page, and it seems like it is a landscape page. There are certain things I want to do to the document, and this is in the process of what we call editing, by just checking if there is any grammatical errors. I am editing it. For example, here I can see we have East Africa. This one has to start with the capital letter. Even this West Africa thing, capital letter. These are names of places. I don't see any other grammatical error, so I have edited only two words here by putting them to start with capital letters. Now the next thing I want to do is to check the orientation of this page. I want to make it portrait. I will come to page layout. Under orientation, you can see it is a landscape orientation. Change this to portrait. By portrait, we mean the height of the page is longer than the width. But landscape, the height of the page is shorter than the width of the page. The next thing I can see here is the margin. I have very narrow margin. I want to make it normal, so I will just come to margins here and choose a normal size. You can see a narrow margin has 0.5 inches and a normal margin is 1 inch. So I'm going to choose normal margin, and you can see it is very thick compared to the narrow margin. The next thing is the paper size. You can see the active paper size is letter size, which is 8.5 inches by 11 inches. I want to use A4, which is a common standard for most printers. So I will go and click A4 here, and now my paper size is A4. Now I have finished setting up the paper. The next thing, you can see I have two stories, one about Lamu Port and another one is sports news here. I want to take this story to the next page. So I want to break this page here so that this other story goes to the next page. So I will click where I want the next page to begin, and under page layout I will go to breaks here and choose page break, of course. Now you can see now I have two pages. The first page having Lamu story, and the second page is having sports news. The next thing to do is to set these headings to have a certain font called Kandara. So I will go ahead and select this heading and come to home and type Kandara. This is the font I want for the headings, and my headings I want them to be bold, of size 18. Size 18, bold, and I want them purple color. So this is purple. This is fine. I will scroll and do the same for the next heading in page 2. Kandara of size 18, bold, purple color. So I am done with the headings. The next thing to do is I want to insert page numbers. So I will, at the moment you can see at the bottom here we don't have page numbers, and I will just come to insert, then I will say see page number here. I will choose this at the bottom of the page, and I want the page number to be on the right side of the bottom. So I will just choose any design. You can see it here. So I will come and switch off the head and footer because right now it is active because I was inserting page number. Switch it off. Now you can see my page numbers, page 1 and page 2. Next, I want to make this paragraph Vadana, all the 2 paragraph Vadana. So I'll just search here Vadana of size 11. That is fine. Here also select all the paragraph Vadana size is 11. The next thing, I want to split this big paragraph in each page into 2 paragraphs. So I have to read the story and find somewhere to break it. Let me just break it from here. So I'll click at the end of the last line here and press enter. So this space indicates that the upper part is another paragraph and the lower part is another paragraph, and I want to justify that paragraph so that I don't have ragged edges like this. So I will just justify so that I have straight edges to look neat. Same to the other paragraph. Let me split into 2 paragraphs somewhere. Let me just pick it from here and press enter to create 2 paragraphs, and select all the text for the paragraph and justify it here. That is what we call justify alignment. Now my page, it looks great. Pages look great. What I'm currently doing is applying different styles in what we call formatting. And remember, editing is just going through your paragraphs to remove any grammatical errors or spelling mistakes. Now I will go ahead and insert a picture of Lamu Port here. So I'll click the beginning of this sentence, press enter, come to my empty line, insert picture, desktop, article. You can get a picture of Lamu Port here. Now it is inserted, it is okay. And also I will come to my page 2, press enter and click the empty line, insert the picture of the Barcelona and Real Madrid guys playing the field. So I have 2 pages well formatted. After editing, you don't see any grammatical error here, and this document is ready to be printed. So I will go ahead and click print, file, print, and you can see there is a preview of how my pages will look. And here you normally choose a printer. If your computer is not connected to the printer, you can see automatically it will print to a PDF document. If I only want to print page 1, I will just type here 1, then it will only print page 1. If I want to print page 2, I will type here 2 and be able to print page 2. Then you can also choose here automatically print all pages. This one will print all the pages. If I want several number of copies for each page, I can maybe put here 2. This means every page will be printed in 2 copies, 2 copies. If you put here 4, it means each page will print in 4 copies. So I just want it to be in 1. There are other things you can set here. Here we have page per sheet. If I say here 2 pages per sheet, it means in one A4 there will be 2 pages printed. If I choose here 4 pages per sheet, it means in one sheet of A4, one side of A4, 4 pages will be printed. But I just want 1 page per sheet, so I will leave it the way it is. So I will go ahead and print it into PDF document. Then here it is asking me where to save. I can save it as printout, and click save. And here you can see I have the printed PDF version. You can open it and change the zooming to 100 here. This is how it looks after printing. Please go ahead and try this at home and see if you can edit a document, format it, and be able to print it into a printer or into PDF. Thanks for participating. See you next time. Bye bye.